And 10 TV News at 4 begins with breaking news. The Big Ten suspending Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh. The information coming into our newsroom just moments ago. So let's get right over to our sports team. 10 TV's Dom Taberry and Dave Holmes. Hey, guys.
Yolanda, I guess this is no big surprise. We've kind of been hearing that this was going to happen all week. I think it's interesting that the guy that said he had no knowledge of any of this is now being suspended. And it's going to be interesting to see what the next moves are. But he is done coaching on the sidelines, at least, for the rest of this season, the way we understand this, Dave. Apparently, he will be able to coach during the week. But and he got on a plane and flew to Penn State. Penn State and Michigan are playing tomorrow. Biggest game of the year for Michigan. And according to this what came down from the Big Ten, he's not going to be able to coach tomorrow, or will he?
Well, okay, so to summarize, here's what's going to happen. So Jim Harbaugh has been suspended the last 3 regular season games as far as being a sideline coach. He can still prep, watch film, work with his team all week. So basically, 165 hours a week, Jim Harbaugh is your Michigan head coach.
Right.
3 hours a week on the next 3 Saturdays. He will not be. We just got this in our hands a few minutes ago from the Big Ten. They sent out the release and it said, quote, the Big Ten Conference expects all contests involving a member institution to be conducted without compromise to any fundamental element of sportsmanship. Such fundamental elements include integrity of the competition, civility toward all, and respect, particularly toward opponents and officials. They said Jim Harbaugh was not playing fair, and now he will be punished. But, Dom, Michigan won't take this lying down.
No, and here's the bottom line. And the legislature in Michigan has already filed the shot across the bow. 11 legislators, and now it's even increased more, sent a letter to the Big Ten saying you will be facing the full legislature of Michigan as we learn, as we protect our member school. Bottom line is it's going to go to court now, I would think, and they're going to try to get an injunction. I don't know if Jim Harbaugh will be on the sidelines tomorrow. I think there's a really good chance he will be, that the courts will allow it to happen. But the bottom line is this. There are some egregious things that need to be answered. The biggest, it all surrounds this Connor Stallions, and we know that Ohio State was one of the schools that they looked at. We had video of him on the sidelines. The other thing is, I'm waiting for someone to address this guy. Was that him at Central Michigan? It wasn't Halloween, was it?
No. So there's a lot to answer here. Michigan, when they wrote their letter back to the Big Ten, said they think this is premature. They don't think they have the authority to do this. New Big Ten Commissioner Tony Petitti, this is a big move for him in year 1. But as it stands now, Dom, Jim Harbaugh will not coach against the Buckeyes.
And I will say this. I know the Michigan people are really upset. This would have been a bigger penalty if they took the coordinators away.
Sure.
Those are the guys you saw Connor Stallions standing next to, and yet nothing's happening with them.
Yeah.